And welcome back, everybody. Looks like we've had a glorious time heading back to the hills of the Appalachians. Actually, the mountains of Appalachia. We're going to be picking up right where we left off in this role-playing stream. So understand I'm not going to be interacting with chat a lot, not going to be doing a lot of that. It's going to be more focused on what's taking place, the action that's inside. But if there's something going on or lull in the moments, I will certainly come back over. But enjoy the stream, and I'll see you on the backside. Oof. Oof. Early morning.
And the next time you insist that we sleep on the ground, I am going to run off from you. I hardly slept at all, Raven.
Well, why was that?
Because people are supposed to sleep in beds, not on the ground. We just left that one building. It had 2 beds in there, I think. We could have at least took one of the mattresses. But no, you insist on climbing across the Appalachia and say, "Oh yes, let's sleep under the stars." You know, I read about sleeping under the stars in the books in the library at school.
The 2 shelves?
The 2 shelves, exactly. And they made it sound so romantic.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was spitting out bugs. Or at least I think they were bugs.
You hope they were bugs?
I hope they were bugs. So, we need to find a different way of sleeping. Or I'm just going to run back to Vault 76.
Well, I believe we have some options there, but I could be wrong. I think we might find some more information as we go along.
Maybe the Wayward has a room available, and I can go sleep in that room. Do you think that they'd give it to me for free?
I don't think there's going to be very much for free in this world, but we can find out. It won't hurt to ask. Now, the better question is, which way do we go?
Well, I brought it up on my Pip-Boy. Let me bring up my Pip-Boy. When I went and scrolled over at data, I was able to just click on the Wayward Souls, and now it shows me where to go.
Oh, okay. So yeah, pretty much dead south after this isolated camp that we found. Yeah. Shall we head that way then?
You go first.
Well, I'm going to get my axe out, because it is still dark out, even though it is looking like a beautiful night out tonight.
And we don't want to be sneaky, right?
Nah. The things I'm mostly worried about, they're going to smell us before they hear us.
I'm going to turn on my flashlight too, my Pip-Boy's light.
I'm going to pick up some herbs as we're going along here. There's a little path. Walk down the path.
Oh.
Hmm?
What is... Is this the... Yeah, this is...
This is...
This is the home with the overseer.
Oh, yeah. The isolated camp?
Yes. So we could have slept there.
Yeah, why didn't you?
Because there's a dead body.
Oh.
So do you know where Vault 51 is?
I think it's to the north and west. I could be wrong.
You know all of this.
It's a great question.
Did they give you, did you do some training when you were learning how to do security?
Conveniently located at the corner of Route 86 and Route 88. All kinds are welcome. Let's go that way.
Oh, where's where's Route 86 and Route 88? Let me pull up my,
We're on Route 88.
Oh, okay. All right, I will follow you.
What is this? Hello? He doesn't look friendly. Get your gun out. Get your gun out.
Okay, okay, I'll see what I can do.
Stay back.
Don't step in my way. Oh, Bats! Come on, Bats!
Ooh.
Ah, there we go.
Well done.
I have to remember that when I get tired, I can't use bats.
What? You get
When I
tired?
get tired, I can't use bats.
Is that a you personally can't use it, or do you have a different firmware than I do?
Oh, like, I look down at my Pip-Boy, it says AP, and there's nothing there. Because I'm tired, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's you're too exhausted to... It's okay. It's okay. Over time, that can build up.
I'm so used to using VATs that even when I'm tired, I try to use VAT.
Hold still,
What's
hold
this?
still. Do you see that to the right of the road?
Yeah, VATs, it's coming up as a hostile thing for me.
Yeah,
Is it coming up hostile for you?
but it looks like a deer, doesn't it? The heck is this? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna... Okay, it's running away. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, let's just let it go. It's just, you know, being its own animal self, I guess. It had two heads.
I couldn't tell in the low light.
Oh, watch out!
I thought that was you.
Trust me, it would hurt a lot more if it was me.
Are you sure? That hurt quite a bit. Ugh. Ugh.
I may have been going through... Oh, I suppose I could help you.
I'll remember that.
I was gonna say something, but because of that ghoul, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Is that what we're calling them now? Ghouls?
That's what Vats is calling them, so...
Ah. Can I...
Oh, these are some pretty flowers. I'll take those.
Looks like
What is this?
water purification, I guess?
This isn't how they did it in the vault.
No. But... I mean, if your water chip doesn't work, you gotta do something, right? Here's a ammunition. Praise the Lord. Pass the ammunition. Oh, medical supplies too.
I don't need that beer bottle. I, I told you I have a problem with stealing, right?
You might have mentioned it 1 or 5 times.
I have this overwhelming urge to pick up this beer bottle and put it in my backpack.
Then pick up the beer bottle and put it in your backpack.
But what am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know.
We don't even have a home.
Yet. Is this robot cow patterned and hello?
Exhalation of air through nostrils.
What? I think its speaker broken. Did it just moo at me? It mooed at me.
What is this?
See if it interacts with you any better.
I gotta get in there somehow. How do you get in there?
Well, I got in by,
Oh,
yeah.
here's the doors.
So you go.
Open the gate. See. Name is Bessie. Moo.
Comforting.
Apparently moo.
How do you milk it?
I'm not asking questions.
Ask no questions, tell no lies.
Exactly.
So these are the animals that we saw. Remember yesterday?
Okay.
I think it was. We saw the animal that was dead and it had all the putrid stuff in it. That was one of these?
No. This maybe.
Oh, this is a Brahmin. A Brahmin.
If it was for the
Right.
fact it was 2 heads, I'd say this was a cow.
They look like cows.
But do they form the same function as a cow?
I don't know.
Well, the robot just
Maybe they'll know at the Wayward.
maybe they will. Ooh, let's see if there's a. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
I wonder if there's anything that I can put in. I put in spoiled meat.
Protein's protein.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready to go in.
No, I'm gonna follow you. Go right ahead.
Okay. You think they're all right in there? Do you think they're friendly?
I know we're not gonna find out until we go in.
Should I have my gun out just in case?
No, I tend not to walk into someone's home with my gun out. I just common courtesy, especially because this is pure like a business, like an establishment, a restaurant, a tavern. I'm not certain 100% what it is. It might be all the above.
It says next door that it's a motel, so maybe this is just like an inn or something, and this is like the restaurant portion.
Maybe. But
All right. I'm gonna enter in. Are you ready?
I'm waiting on you. Go.
I don't see you trying to get your axe out just in case. I know I don't feel very safe here. All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna turn my light out. It's a little bright.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's
Sweetheart,
What are they talking
I think
about?
you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal
Uh-oh.
affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes because I'm
I
thrifty?
told you to take out
Do
your
I look
weapon.
like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is. 10,
Don't do this,
9,
son.
8,
I'm gonna hide.
Suit
6,
yourself.
5,
You busy,
4, 3, 2.
Um,
What? Mort?
Thank you, Mort.
Of course, Duchess.
Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
You just... What happened?
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
I'm looking for the overseer of Vault 76. Have you seen her?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
hmm.
And you'll give me the overseer's tape in exchange for what exactly?
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
And you promise you'll give me the overseer's tape if I help you with this gang, right? You promise.
Sure will. Throw some caps your way, too.
Caps.
$50 caps if you can get the job done.
Raven?
Yeah, I don't know what 50 caps can get us, but I'm not going to turn it away either.
That's
Okay,
what
I'll
I
help
was
you.
hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Oh, Salisbury steak? That's always got people running in the vault.
Not sure I've got enough on hand, unfortunately. No. We're gonna draw them in by making them think you're Crane. Just give me one
What?
second. Okay.
Apparently she's doing something? Building something?
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh.
Well, she
not
seems to be
half
building
bad.
something.
So what I've
Couldn't
chicken
tell.
scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
She's talking to you.
Sure, I know how to build structures from
That's
schematics.
spirit. Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah,
Hot
let's do
dog.
this.
Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth
Just
looking
across the
into
way,
if you think you could use a refresher.
Okay. Did you?
I don't know about that guy at the end of
It's you don't, that Mordecai guy that was over there?
Yeah, I don't really know about him. Did you want to maybe go have a talk with him?
I mean, can't. I'll walk with you if you're going. I don't have any to chat with him right this second.
So you'll be my bodyguard just in case. 'Cause
I'll keep an eye over you. I'll keep an eye over you. Yeah.
You don't mind taking that hatchet and putting it in his skull, right?
I didn't mind putting it in that guy's skull. He just was able to dodge it.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to talk to him. You happen to have a dead body on the floor? You might want to do something with that. Not good customer service.
Yeah, because she didn't notice killing the guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to him now. He looks kind of weird, but I'm gonna talk to him.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
You killed that
Are
man.
your eyes still working, kids? That's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. Better you learn that lesson real fast.
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet.
True. True.
That's true. Being alive is pretty. Being alive is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your job
I
here?
don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink and doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Of course, sitting around looking like hamburger ain't all I do. Plans work out, I'll have all the drinking money I could ever need. But that ain't what you came here to talk about. Was there something else?
Can you teach me about using my camp?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And what
listen,
is that?
Got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See,
How
the
so?
folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Raven,
Yeah.
do you think we should listen to these tapes?
It won't hurt us. We got the actual train that he probably stole this from. But then again, that propaganda may not be accurate. He may have some tips that Vault-Tec wasn't willing to admit.
Or we'll listen to them.
Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Didn't have anything at the moment.
Some other time then.
Okay.
Okay, outside of character. And I'm not moving from my spot for recording purposes.
Uh-huh.
He gave me the holotapes.
Mm-hmm.
So did you want to interact with him?
So what I'm probably going to have to do, and you probably noticed that as I ran in here, I went swinging at the guy and did not do anything. Because you, as the leader of the instance, stood back and hid, it didn't progress because the main person didn't progress it. I'm probably going to have to come in myself to get the quests and progress the storyline myself.
Okay.
So after we finish this interaction, chat and I will come back in privately. I'll go to blocking out your sounds. My chat and I will come through a second time. We'll do our own interactions, mostly following the same choices, because you know how certain choices lead to different interactions. And I can also grab them then as well.
Okay, so when I'm done here,
Mm-hmm.
actually, let me go ahead and walk outside. And then you can come back in and do it. And then we can both listen to the tapes at the same time.
Now, I don't know if you want to, because I don't know if you want to go through looting this area during your instance, or you want to wait through me getting through mine. Well, no, because you won't be able to join my instance because I'm not leader. I think only I can join yours. I don't think you can join me. Experimentation.
Well, why don't I go ahead and search through the Wayward and do the looting stuff?
Okay.
You go on out and come back in, and then when you're ready to listen to the holotapes, let me know.
Oh, we're going to listen to him outside?
Yes.
Okay. The other question I had, and this is something because you may want to record for roleplay, there is that locked door upstairs. Did you want to interact with that portion of the storyline about Duchess, or do you want to leave that be?
I may steal, but I don't do B and E's.
Okay. I'm going to go out and come back in. You want to pick up your recording? I'll be exiting.
Okay.
Okay, chat, part of our progress and the way we're going to be doing this, because of the method of what we're doing, it's quite often that Angelus will go ahead of me. That's the one that we're going to roleplay, and it's going to be part of the recording for roleplay, where I'm going to have to do it separately a second time in order to keep up the logistics of being an online role-playing game. MMO. Yeah, you know what MMO stands. Massive Multiplayer Online. So there's certain things that lock us out as a basis of the design, but we still want to tell a coherent story. Oh look, there's Angelus again. Yes, yes. So I'm gonna head in on my own, and we're going to do this again.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around.
Joe! He's with us!
I told you it was gonna end badly.
Big boy.
Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Well, I'm not gonna point a gun at you, but
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me.
ooh.
Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was this? He was talking about some treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Wouldn't think so. I just happen to be looking for the Overseer of Vault 76. Have you seen her?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
What's that?
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention.
Listening.
See, that boy you put down, he's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
Depends on what you're calling good money. I might be down.
Sure will. Throw some caps your way, too.
Okay. How much?
50 caps if you can get the job done.
But you want me to kill them.
I don't care how you deal with them. Sweet talk, string up their leader by his ears. Hell, buy them all ice cream sandwiches. Whatever you can do to get them to stop harassing us is fine by me.
Let's hear this plan.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Woman in a skimpy outfit.
Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap.
Good.
You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
They provided some training, yes, but...
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about,
Huh?
Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort.
I might just do that.
Need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And
Appreciate
so
it.
you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah, let's do
Hot
this.
dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone.
Gotcha.
And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance.
You mentioned that.
Worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Let's see what we got here for... Okay, yeah, you're good there. Okay. Mordecai?
Glad to
I'm sorry,
hear
Mort?
Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck.
Yep.
Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
It's good to be home. You mentioned something about using the camp. I'm curious about what propaganda they put into our training, so what can you teach me?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm going to help you, I want something in return.
You looking for someone to die? Or what do you mean here?
Whoa, 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 not even remotely what I meant. Nah, you're gonna help me get rich. See,
Huh?
the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me.
Moldy
I
skin.
made these holotapes. Now this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give him a listen and let me know what you think.
You just want me to listen to him.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
thanks. Just come back once you've taken him out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Don't have anything at the moment.
Some other time then.
Of course. Someone's been hunting. And wait a minute. Is that why we... Okay. Let's first go in here. Let's clean up the... There we go. Take those off. Requires a key. Huh. Apparently beyond my skill. Ooh, can I go in here? I'm betting this is Duchess's bedroom. You know, Polly didn't think to ask about a place to sleep for the night. Oh. Oh. Let me turn this off and get down low. Oh, I need a... Interesting. I'll have to ask Polly if she's capable of doing that. Okay, chat, we're going to be rejoining Angelus over here in a few moments. Just want to let you know what's going on. This would be a normal time that I would interact, be able to discuss the things that have taken place. But now, we're going back into character. That cow is just too loud. Holy cow.
He's cute. Holy cow. I heard what you did there. I think he's cute.
So real quick, you remember that desiccated corpse we found up the hill just before we found that shrine to the Mothman thing? You know what I'm talking about?
The one with all the bugs?
Yes.
And the camp?
Uh-huh. I found its skin upstairs near Duchess's bedroom.
What were you doing up in Duchess's bedroom?
Looking around. You were originally wanting a place to sleep, right? Well, I was looking to see where the rooms were. There weren't any.
It clearly says motel.
Well, okay, go in there and tell me that there's spare rooms. You go find the spare rooms that you're supposed to be able to rent. I didn't find any. So yeah, did we want to listen to the Mort guy's stuff?
So he gave you tapes too?
Yeah. Yeah.
He seemed a little eager, didn't he?
I think that this might be a pipe dream of his. But you know what?
Well,
having an ally like that, it probably isn't a bad thing. Someone who's able to go into the parts of with radiation that bad and survive, I'm gonna make that man happy. See if we can't do some favors for him.
Well, did you want to pull up your tape and listen to it?
I'm looking. See, would it be under? It's under items, I think, isn't it? Or
Yeah, I got it under hollow.
oh, okay, hollow.
And-
So we're gonna listen to these together, or
Yeah, we might as well.
okay, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, I'm pressing play now.
What tiny fisted rat belt? Oh wait a second. The thing is on. Hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... crap. Where'd that note? Oh, here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that cliff edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, details, damn, I had to get that one on. An eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Picture chops. Come on, Mort, what was that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you finish tape 1 yet?
I have, which, I mean, you look like was there a visual component? I backed out and was able to...
No, it just helps me stay focused.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start on tape 2. First, tape 1, I'm going to keep my opinion regarded on that.
He's doing his best.
Start.
Okay, I'm
Starting on tape 2?
Yep, now.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? So, if I find out it's you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's edutapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be damn. Where are you hiding?
Yeah.
He had me at loot. This is perfect.
Peak comedy. Are we ready for number 3?
Yes, go.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, Powering Your Camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. do, 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 ah. I do, screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it.
Mutations.
I mean, we've seen creatures with 2 heads, and they makes sense. I'm gonna visit this. I went over to this little camp area. Yeah, you should be able to see me.
Oh.
Scrap all my junk.
Oh, this is the place that Duchess was talking about with the overseer?
Yep.
Oh, is this the camp that she wants me to stay at?
I don't know if she wants you to stay here.
I wasn't really trying to sleep on the ground again. At least there's a sleeping bag this time, but I wasn't trying to sleep on the ground.
I understand.
Oh, I can put my stuff.
There's also a stash over here if you need to place some of your items in. I don't know how you're looking on that.
I'm not trying to craft. I put my stuff away.
Okay.
There's an overseer. There's a cache over here.
Okay.
From the overseer.
Ooh.
And it's got all kinds of items in it.
Yeah, I'm showing some. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take some of this ammo and the water and the dog food. I have a plan here for a small backpack.
I also found that too.
Okay. There's a log here. Ba-dum-bum.
So, Duchess gave me the schematics to build something, some sort of sign. But I guess we have to lay down the camp first?
It seems to make sense.
Can you turn around, please?
Sorry, I was in the middle of...
Turn away from me. Turn away from me. Away? Away. There you go. There you go. Stay right there. Stay right there.
What are you doing back there?
Nothing. Nothing. Okay, go ahead. You're fine.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess we should lay down a camp of our own.
That sounds like a good idea, yes.
I don't know why we can't just set up
And use this one?
set up shop and they would have homes here, right?
Like abandoned homes? Like the Wayward looks like a bunch of caravans stacked on top of each other?
Yes.
I'm certain there are somewhere.
Did we want to look, or did you just want to set down camp somewhere else?
Well, if we're going to be doing what Duchess needs us to do, we do probably need to move away from the Wayward to set up our trap.
Yeah, I don't really like doing traps, but, you know, if it gets us closer to where the Overseer is, I guess that's what really matters, right?
Yeah. Real quick, let me interact with this workbench real quick. Let me see if I can update my axe, make it a little better. Nope. It is what it is. Okay.
Make it a little better. How do you do that?
I was gonna sharpen it, maybe add a different edge to the blade. I was just looking to see if anything was possible. I don't have the time or materials right now.
You'll have to teach me sometime.
Okay, certainly. So which way you want to go to set up this trap? North or south? I think we should probably be along the road, because I mean this is the road that heads out to 76, right?
Yes. We don't necessarily want it near the Wayward. Do we want them to know that we're working with Duchess?
They're going to find out fairly quickly when we're done, but no, I don't think that we necessarily need to. I think we can go off the way. It's just a question of which direction.
How about we try to set up camp near where the that one home with the other vault overseer?
Oh, the one way back. Yeah, we can go that way.
Because that seemed like a fairly flat area.
Uh-huh. Oh, whoa. Cool.
Okay, good. Is that the only one?
I see. Don't see any below us. Nothing else on the bridge. No, we're looking safe.
I'm really trying not to just take stuff. I feel like since leaving the vault, maybe I need to change.
Maybe. You see that the smoke up ahead?
Yes.
Yeah. Do we want to investigate that, or do we want to ignore it? Oh. Oh.
Goodness. There we go.
Oh, wow. Did you just accidentally put two in him to make certain he was down?
I may have done a misclick on my bad.
Yeah, how about you be careful.
I'm not very good at this.
I'm gonna wait. Just don't point your gun at me. How's that sound?
I was hoping to be a store owner. I'm not very good with security.
I'm noticing. So here's one of the houses. You want to see if we can possibly...
If we can live here?
Ah, was that you?
Oh, no, that was not me.
Oh. Someone saw me. Yep.
Oh, what? Scorched.
Wixon Homestead. My oh. Tell me where he's firing. Tell me when you see him.
Oh, he's right behind me.
I see him.
Oh, okay, got him.
Whew.
I'm thinking maybe we not move around here.
Why not? We just cleaned it out. I understand. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we got more. We got more. Up the road. Coming to you.
Oh my goodness, and you want to live here?
It's a nice neighborhood.
Nice if you like riffraff.
But you know what? This looks like the perfect place to set our trap. Let's check up here. See if this room is...
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's exactly the perfect trap. We could use those...
Incoming.
Another bit? Another...
By the... What? He's running away from me? I didn't realize I was that scary. He just walked into the barn. Oh, that is what shoot me now. Okay.
Oh. Legendary cultist high priest.
What?
You should never set foot in the Holy Land.
Oh. Could really use some, Okay. Whew.
That has made me really, really thirsty.
You and me both.
Do you happen to have any, do you have any water?
Hold on, let me check my, see.
I've got about 45 pure water.
I do not appear... Oh, food drink. Here we go. I got some dirty water. I got some purified water. I can drink some purified water.
I got some iguana on a stick, too. Did you want some of that?
Ah. Thank you. No, I got some crispy squirtle bits. And some...
Oh, I got the...
You know what?
I just had some cram and some dandy apples.
Okay. I need to get some Radaway in me, I think. Where's the... Okay. There we go. Whew. Well, now that we've had lunch over their corpses... Although they look like they were already corpses before we met them. Did you find a cultist high priest pack?
Yes.
Got some mentats, some Mothman eggs, some Psycho, and some Radaway.
So I'm okay with building the trap here.
Good.
But I am not okay with setting up our camp here.
I understand that. What about this little roundabout circle area? Just maybe make that the central point so that we can easily see them coming from all angles?
Oh, that's a good idea. They really taught you well in that security class, didn't they?
They did. Let me go ahead. I'll do the setup.
Okay.
The camp is telling me no. It's not allowed to... go here. So let me move this direction. Away from the homestead.
Do you think I need to set up a camp too?
No, I think we only need the one. I think. I'm going to drop mine down here over in the field. Because this is the first place that it will go. And then... see, I think you need to... Actually, you might have to. Yeah, you might have to set yours up. Oh.
Okay, to set up camp. How to set up camp? Pip-Boy?
Yep. And then Z.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is how you pull up your camp.
I hope that's you walking next to me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just looking for it to accept my placement.
Sears log. There's that one. E.
Oh,
What's going on?
oh, get out of the camp
Me? What?
menu. Get out of the camp menu. Get out of the camp menu. Oh no. Oh no.
Coming, I'm coming.
I'm trying. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it might be better if one of us does it and the other one watches out. Or do you want to go to a safer area? This might just be overrun.
Towards the to that vault overseer's house. There wasn't anything that attacked us there.
Yeah, there was, but okay. We'll go over to it. It's on the other side of the road.
What attacked us?
You don't remember the creature? Well, yeah, you didn't face the creature. There was a ghoul inside the cabin, but I put him down probably before you walked up. That's okay. There's a... Oh. I assume those are fireflies, but they're really bright for being fireflies. Do you see them?
I would... When I wand over them, it says bee swarm. Do you think I could place my camp right here?
Do you just want to do it right here?
Let's see. It's still coming up as red for me, so let's see.
Let's go back this way a little
Oh,
bit.
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay.
I placed down my camp.
Awesome.
You taught me how to do that. Well, you and Mort.
What about say?
But Mort didn't tell me I had to go into the Pip-Boy and press Z. He's more doing an overview.
Okay. Now, did you read the schematics?
Yes.
Okay, should be good then.
So I guess I need to place down this crane.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Okay. And then I need to build a weapons workbench? Okay, let's see if I can do that. Stored recent. Crafting. That's food. I can... And that's armor. Okay, here's the weapons workbench. I can place this down. And is there anything for storage? Let's see. Oh, stash boxes. That's what I'm looking for. Stash. Okay. We put that right beside here. So, Raven, did you want to build your sign? I'm assuming she gave you the same.
She did, but I don't think I can do it this close to yours, and isn't it going to attract some people? So maybe we deal with your people that you attract first, and then I'll put mine up second, and then we can take out the second group.
You mean work together and cooperate?
I mean, I got this pitchfork for a reason.
You were Team Pitchfork.
Yes, we can be Team Pitchfork if you would like to be Team Pitchfork.
Yay! How do I jump?
But
Yay!
But you may think about taking some rat away before whoever's supposed to show up shows up. I mean, have you set it up? Is it broadcasting?
No, it says I need to go somewhere to play my tape.
Oh.
Seems
Ooh.
somewhere a little bit southwest. I think it might be that place. Oh, I think it might be that place on top of the hill. Maybe.
Well, then let me.
No.
Then let me come over here and build my sign, because yeah, we probably have to put both of them in together. So let me build, and then there we go. Okay, it's finally caught up with me. And what I just built? No. No, nothing against the LGBTQ flag. Yeah, just not what I intended to build right there. Let's see. What is the Q buildable?
I like your flag.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Tab, switch to modify. And then our store. I would like to store the LGBTQ flag, and then tab, switch to build. And how am I not able to? Is it Z? Oh, blueprints stored, recent. Is it new quest? There we go. Escape.
Broadcast tape issued.
Yay.
Deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Okay. It wants us, let me check the map. I believe it's going to be right up this hill, isn't it? Yep. Load the broadcast tape into a radio tower. Shall we begin heading up there?
Yes.
Still didn't take any rat away.
No, I haven't yet.
Don't feel the need? It's not important enough to you?
Not yet. I'm feeling a little tired, but
I'm just saying, we could have stopped and rested at the Wayward, or at least could have inquired if they'd rent your room. Whoa! Ow!
what? Who?
The cultists? Ah! Yeah! Take that! Yeah!
We are the pitchfork team.
That's... Whoa. Okay, where's the... Are there any left? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All up in my face. Okay, and you're going down. Yep, eat this. Take it. Take it. Oh. Yeah.
Did you get him?
I got him.
Okay. Now, it's okay to take stuff off of the cultist, right?
Yeah.
That's not hoarding, right?
Oh no, it's still hoarding. It's just acceptable hoarding. And
Acceptable.
here was where their... I guess one of their other shrines. And they had one of those deers underneath of it. And human bodies. Okay.
You want to take a picture?
I'm...
Or let's wait till the daytime and we'll take a picture together here.
Do you really want to stay here that long, or you want to go ahead and head on up the hill?
Oh, no. We'll head up the hill. We can come back.
Okay.
Point of interest.
Points of interest.
It's sort of like saying, we have conquered the Mothman cultists, and we must take a picture to celebrate our victory.
That just sounds like a memento, which sounds really creepy.
Creepy about it.
I mean, isn't that what, like, serial killers do? They kill someone and then keep a memento of the kill. They're celebrating the kill. Reliving it.
Serial killers.
Yeah.
What's a serial killer?
Well, you see, they get a bowl out of the cupboard.
Uh-huh.
Then they get some oats with some milk. And they mix the two together and they eat it on... No, not that type of cereal. Like, person who does it consistently.
What?
Yeah.
Cereal had oats in the milk.
No.
You were right on that first one.
Different type of cereal.
Is there a road we can go up? I feel like
There's
you
a-
constantly choose to just climb up hills. Oh, here we go. Here's a little path. Good.
Just because I take the path on least chosen doesn't mean it's not a valid path.
I do believe that you tried to forge new paths.
Nothing wrong with that. Hold on. Getting up. Another one.
Oh, there we go. It came from this house?
Yeah.
Oh, a raider. That was a person.
Person who was shooting at me, yeah.
They might have had a family.
They may have. Not anymore, but they may have. Oh, I'll step around you. I'm gonna put this away. You know, I might just move my makeshift camp.
Oh, so
Uh-huh.
it seems as though you can actually... I mean, it's not... it's not ideal, but I guess you can eat these reg stick. I think that's what's happening.
Okay. Speaking of which, I want to take a moment to refresh ourselves with some more food and beverage. How do you feel about some Blammo mac and cheese?
Well, I'll go ahead and take that. What is it, Radaway?
I would suggest taking some right away, yes.
And then maybe a stim pack would be good too. Not feeling that good, so. Do you think anybody lives here?
I'm wondering or thinking about living here myself. And no, I don't see anybody. It seems quite abandoned.
It looks kind of sturdy.
Uh-huh.
Maybe after we get done with
This,
what
yeah.
Duchess wants, we can possibly move our camp up here.
That's my thought. Here's the street side of it.
You see, there is a road that leads up here. We don't have to. We don't have to climb mountains.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a city dweller.
City dweller. No, I'm more of an underground girl.
Shh.
Should I crouch?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there.
See?
There's a place that the this is the place that the the Pit Boy is showing me that we're supposed to put our broadcast tape
And
in.
there's a Scorched slowly approaching. You may want to stay on this side. He's on that side of the vehicle.
I brought out my gun, okay?
Good call, because he's walking your way.
Oh. Oh. You said there was one.
I just saw the second.
Oh, don't step in the way.
Whoa! At the door, at the door. Two of them. Backing up, I'm backing up.
I'm just
There's a third.
popping my gun. Popping my gun. I don't know where I'm aiming. Popping my gun.
Oh. Run around the backside. Backside's clear. Taking back entrance. Okay. Appears they're all down. Inside's clear.
Do you think it's okay for me to put my gun away now?
Yeah, I'm putting my pitchfork away.
Okay. Can we call each other the Pitchfork fam?
We
Do you
could.
mind being family with me, or would you just rather be friends?
Let's just figure this out for right now. Scorched detection communications? What?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
So,
Uh-huh.
did you just drop a nuke?
No. Out of character for
Yeah,
a moment. Out of character for a moment. Obviously, we can't do anything about that because when other players initiate those nuke drops, it's going to pop up on our screen every time they do it.
You were just at that computer and... Did I drop the bomb on you?
Badoop. Okay, back in character. So I need to load in the load holotape, and we're going with the... We're not teaching people how to... Here we go, broadcast tape. Activate transmitter connection.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to extend goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign. To fortune. Broadcast complete.
Emergency management. Okay, tab back. What's this scorch detection communications? Okay. It only gave you two options: emergency management and scorch detection communications.
If you notice, you're able to load in a holotape from your Pip-Boy by pressing R.
Okay.
Now you're going to see all of the holotapes you've collected thus far. You just need the one called broadcast.
We can't broadcast Mort's edutape.
I mean, we could, and I'm certain Mort would appreciate it, but not what we're doing here.
All right, I'll do the broadcast tape.
Sorry, I needed to freshen up a little bit. Feeling a little scorched. That was some thirsty work.
All right. I mean, I did what it... I'm guessing that... You know the words. You shouldn't have... If I did not sleep on the ground last night, I wouldn't be so tired.
Mm-hmm.
And then my brain would work. I guess we should possibly go back to our camps.
I believe that's yeah. And we should... You want to do yours first, or you want to do mine first? We'll work together to take them out.
Because we're the Pitchfork fam.
Sure. We'll go with Pitchfork fam.
Yeah, you're my family.
Okay. Oh, what did I get myself into? Oh, we haven't looked in here yet. Let's see. Rat away. Snagging that. IV bag. Taking that. And a Molotov cocktail.
What? I see you don't see the baseball grenade in here?
Nope. I do not see the baseball grenade in there.
Well, I grabbed it.
It's okay.
So,
I assume you want to follow the road back down?
Oh, we get, let me pull up the map.
Okay. Hey, you might... Yeah, never mind.
There isn't a real, I mean, we could go down the road, but it's not, it's not conducive. It looks like if we go down the road, we're gonna get to some sort of town.
Yeah, this is...
It might be better just to do the untraveled path.
Oh, really? The road least traveled is the best one to... Who'd have thunk? Maybe we'll take the path that's right next to the house that we're thinking about moving into.
Did you check the mailbox?
I did not. Was there something in it?
I found a stim pack in there, I think.
You think? As you think there's a stem pack, or you think that's where you found it?
I think that's where I found it.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm holding on a lot.
Okay.
Feeling better?
Whew. I gotta gather my strength up. Okay, I think I'm good right now.
Okay, is it just me, or does the path just seem to dead end right here?
Well, you're the one forging it. I'm glad that I get to do this adventure with you.
Why is that?
Because I've never been I've been adventuring before. I've always been in the vault. It's like you're my guide.
You could say that.
So, were you able to,
Incoming.
you
Incoming.
should I take out my gun?
Yep.
Okay, I got my gun out.
He's yelling. Do you not hear him?
Oh, I see him. Treasure hunter.
Whoa. You're not Crane. What the hell's going on
Let me put my
here?
gun away. It's not very...
You know Crane?
Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he?
Your guess is as good as mine. Last place he was spotted was this little place down the hill of Vault 76, the Wayward.
Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here. Whoa. You're not Crane. What the hell's going on here?
What did he have to say?
He was heading to the Wayward, and I was trying to talk him out of it, but he's just heading. Incoming. Behind you. Do not hold your fire. Hold your fire.
I'll hide.
Crane! Come out, wherever you are! You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot.
Everyone's got
rumor
jokes.
is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
Oh, Scout's honor. Really? Really? No, you tell me where your hideout is, or I'll turn you inside out.
You what? Sure. Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest.
Okay.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Better run. Go on. Get.
Are we good?
I believe so. Let me pick up my stuff real quick. Switch to modify. Store scrap. Scrap. Escape. Okay. Put all my junk away. Okay.
It's saying that I need to return to my camp.
Yep. Let's go over to your setup.
I happen to have a stash and a weapons workbench over there.
Ooh. After we get finished running your group off, we may use that, or we may not. Depends.
I say after I return to my camp, we pick up camp and we move up to that home. And I clicked on the buttons in your camp. It will let me build.
Oh.
So that's, I guess, where we're Team Pitchfork. It recognizes that.
Okay.
What's that? Who's that? Okay. Maybe put my gun away.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your gang? Tell me or I'll eat your eyeballs. Your guess is as good as mine. Last place he was spotted was this bar down the hill from Vault 76. The Wayward.
The Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Good luck to you too, good sir.
Incoming.
Where?
Up
Should
path.
I take out
up
my
path.
gun?
Yeah, you might. Might not.
Might not? Okay, I'll put my gun away. They have their... They've got...
You can talk them down.
Crane! Come out, wherever you are! So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. scouts are.
Can you?
Take care of the bees.
That your name is Davy? Davy, you said you were gonna help me kill this one, right?
Excuse me?
Attention. This is now a combat zone.
Oh my.
To end, including death, if you remain in the area. This notice required by law. Hostile target identified. 3 plus lumberjack protection.
Bring me cream. Well, thank you for taking care of those bees. They were like,
Yeah.
they were very irritating around me. I guess I should, like, put my gun away. I'm not trying to point it at you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. You good to go, or still need a minute?
Give me a moment.
No rush.
I need to put my stuff in the stash. I'm still over encumbered. What am I holding here? I'll edit this out of the...
I am looking. The lumber mill. Oh. Okay. That lumber mill's a good hike away. Not that that's a bad thing, but that might be a... an adventure for another day. But let's go talk to Duchess. That should probably be our next steps.
Hold on.
No rush. Oh.
That's better. So, Raven,
Uh-huh.
what do you think we should do next?
I think we should go talk to Duchess. Looking at the map, you want to pop yours open. If you go to the far north, you'll see where the West Virginia Lumber Company is, and that's where they're at. It's a good distance away. That's all the way up 81 before it curves around, hitting up to 94. So, it's going to be a good hike getting there. I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. We should definitely talk to Duchess, let her know what we found out.
I'm still trying to find what you're talking about. So you go up 90.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you see that we're right next to 80, 85, 88?
Yes.
Follow 88 up and around. goes past the little picture of the pig, goes past,
Yes.
connects to that little cave marker and connects with 81.
Yes.
Follow 81 along the river.
Yes.
See the Ferris wheel?
Yes.
Then keep
that's
going
all.
north. Yeah. All the way up next to the river, most northern point.
That'll take us a while.
Yeah. But we should definitely talk to Duchess first. We should certainly do that today. And I think we might be able to work on setting up our camp tonight. But going up there, that's going to be something for another day.
It's an adventure for another day.
It's an adventure for another day.
You got your pitchfork?
I do. I do. It was very fortuitous that that cultist happened to be wielding it. I enjoy it. Works well on animals, allegedly. But, yeah, I enjoy it. What's that in front of us? I can't see for the glare of the sun. That's a dog? Yep.
It says wild mongrel.
That's what my grandpappy used to call any mutt that came up to the property.
Oh, poor pup. Poor pup.
That was a feral pup that would have just as easily... Oh, hello, incoming.
More feral ghouls. I have to ask more. What's the difference between him and these feral ghouls?
I would assume the feralness.
But why is he
Hold on,
not feral?
And one down, and I can, yeah. There we go. Whew.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to hit you with my bullet.
I appreciate you not hitting me with your bullets. Oh. What just hurt me?
Did you stub your toe? Did you trip or something?
That's what I was looking. I was in a process of walking and...
Maybe you don't know how to walk right?
You can walk in the front. I'm cool with that. You sure? You sure? I mean, I may not be doing it right. Sure you don't want to walk ahead?
Like you're my guide.
You feel like I'm your guide?
Yes.
You know I can lead from the back, right?
How am I supposed to follow if I'm the one leading?
Mm-hmm.
I could be your very first follower.
There's not a drum around here. I can't do a drum roll, but I'm double checking that there's not an enemy.
My Vance just brought something up.
Where? In the water?
There's a gentleman over here.
I got something
Hello?
directly in front of me.
Do you think we should talk to him?
I got a ghoul. And okay. Whew. Said you had a gentleman.
Yeah, he's right over here. If you look out the window.
Yeah, the windows don't have a... Oh, what's that?
It says he's a scavenger.
I see that. Let's go chat with him, shall we?
Clean up this, fix that. Never seemed to end.
Hello.
Oh.
I got here first. Go find some other spot.
Oh. Okay. Apparently he's panhandling, I guess?
Excuse me, good gentleman.
Excuse us.
Let's go to the Wayward where things are a little more civil.
Is that what you call it up here?
I don't think there is a civil up here in the above ground. I kind of missed the vault.
No, you missed the community.
Oh, in the vault. Everything was right there.
You're really quiet for some reason. It might be these huge number of cows that are just over here mooing at me.
Well, why don't you come down?
I thought we were going in here to talk to Duchess, not to...
Can I have a moment, please?
I mean, I guess.
I really miss the vault. I really miss the vault.
What was so great about the vault that you miss it?
I feel like I had a sense of purpose in there.
Okay.
Like, when we were there, I was studying under Elizabeth in the commissary. She was teaching me how to become like a vendor, a seller of goods.
Trader, yeah.
Yes, a trader. That's what you guys called it up here, yes. And she was teaching me how to be a trader, just like Duchess, you know. I guess Duchess is kind of a trader, right?
Yeah.
But this place is so... I know you, but I don't know anybody else out here. And I guess... Is this what homesickness is?
Yeah. That is what it is. Because it isn't about the place. It's about the people. It's about the homestead and hearth, the community that you're a part of. It's who you interact with. It's how they interact with you. It's lending a hand and being lent a hand. And knowing that you can trust them and they can trust you. You may not always see eye to eye, but you know that who you can trust. We can't trust any of these people. Even Duchess, we can't trust her. Mordecai seems like a pretty nice fella, but...
I mean, I know I just met you a couple of days ago, but I really feel like I can trust you.
Unlike that guy?
The guy that just walked past here, yeah, he's kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't say a word, just keeps on walking. You know, more power to him. More power to him.
Look away.
Yep.
Look away.
Yep. But this is what homesickness is. This is what community is. And that's what you're striving for, but that's also been our objective. We built that community down there. So when we come back and we can build it here. And that's what we're doing. That's what this is all about.
And we're going to do it together, right?
Together with each other's.
We like that saying, together with each other's.
Cheddar with each other.
I like that sound. Okay, I think... Shall we go in and see Duchess now?
Yeah, let's go on and talk to Duchess now.
I guess we should also say something to Mort about his, tapes.
I mean, we can. Don't feel obligated or nothing.
Well, you know, he did ask us, so... I feel like we owe it to him. Isn't that what community is supposed to do, is work with each other?
But that means that we're accepting him as part of our community. After you, madame.
I guess it wouldn't be advantageous to pull out my gun, right?
I mean, she's had one in her face many times today. I wouldn't suggest it, though. I'm not planning on it.
She seems a little tough, though, so... Oh, Duchess, my dear.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did. Sounds like they're headquartered at West Virginia Lumber Company.
Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Tell me
You'll
about
find
this
them
family.
at the farm, if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
True? Tell me about this scrapper.
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
I'm sorry that you've dealt with that situation. All right, I think I've got everything I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Okay. Let me go talk to Mort about his tapes.
While you do that, I'll have a separate conversation with Dutch. I'll meet you outside, okay?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, chat, we're going to flip in and flip back out so we can activate our own instance of it and complete our quest.
Now, was it...
Of course, I hit the wrong button coming in. Of course. I hit the wrong button again, chat. They're right next to each other. There are two buttons right next to each other. I do not know why. It's just I hit the wrong one. Look there. It just by instinct hit the wrong one. You're seeing all the load screens though that I have. Pretty cool, isn't it? Maybe, just maybe. Here we go. And this time, there we go.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
That's right.
Good to know. Then that's where their boss will be. You need to go...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? Wait,
Yep.
That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
Are you certain?
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns.
Dreams.
You'd try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Okay. Tell me about that family.
You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
True. What about that scrapper?
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. The guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
Or he's just making it up, one of the two. I think I've got everything I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
I will. Got any good stuff here? Let's try with, no, you don't have any of that, of course not. Any food or drink. Hold on, stick, some razor grain. Got some... Okay, got some right away. And some stim packs. How am I doing? No, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay. You two have a good time. I'm gonna go take care of that now. And we will be rejoining Angelus outside. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Raven. Did you get what you needed from Duchess?
Yeah, I had a... Oh, there's still something I do need to do in there. But just give me a moment. I'm sorry, I forgot it. I need to do something. Hold on a second. Yeah, chat, I forgot. I talked to Duchess. I didn't talk to Mordecai about his...
The people near the lumber mill seemed on the up and up, but I'd still be on my guard. Being too friendly is how you end up dead. Now, what do you need?
I listened to your tapes.
Did you now? What did you think?
I understand what you were going for. I really get the idea of what you had. But look, let me help you out. You have a real future as a producer. You could really go places. But let's let someone else handle the writing and talking and recording.
That bad, huh? Well, thanks for listening to him, I suppose. Hopefully you got something out of them. Now, was there something else I could do for you?
For you not to be so depressed. Look, I'm just trying to help you out. You know, we all have our niches, and this just doesn't sound like it's... Yeah. You have a good day, Mort. I had to tell Mort the honest truth. I just had to do it.
Well, what did you say to him?
I couldn't just let him live with the identity yeah, I had to let him know that they weren't going to places he wanted to go. Hi, I'm behind you, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So, Mort mentioned that there was the family, and then there was that scrapper at the county fair, the fairgrounds anyway.
Oh, yes. I also
had that conversation with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we put that on the back burner for now? Let's go ahead and set up our camp at that one house we were talking about. Does that sound like the good idea for you?
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Okay. Do you want to do that right now, or...
Well, we should at least... Oh, there's a dog behind you.
That's not a mongrel. That's an actual...
dog.
Pet. Yeah, someone's pet. Is this someone's... camp?
I believe so.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of interesting. And kind of a cool setup. Well, now that we've seen this splendor, how about we just mosey on over to make our own?
Yes.
Okay, no enemies on the bridge this time.
Yeah, you took care of them.
I don't want to take all the credit, but yeah, I did kind of take care of them.
I mean, I helped.
You helped quite a bit.
I'm not very good with the aim.
That will improve.
But I suppose with experience, I can gain knowledge as to how to utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is do I want to specialize in guns? And if I do want to specialize in guns...
I thought you were going to be a trader.
I'm learning something about being up on the above ground instead of underground.
Okay.
I'm learning that a girl needs to keep a gun. Just in case. You know?
I know what you mean. I don't think a guy would be remiss to not have his gun with him either.
Do you still have your gun?
Yeah.
Oh. So how did you learn how to use a pitchfork?
Well, pitchfork isn't too far off from a bow staff or a club. There's several different polearm type weapons that would be used for riot control.
So is riot control something you learned in your security class?
Yeah. There's always the possibility, though never the guarantee, that the vault might get a little hostile, that the inhabitants might become aggressive.
You remember when Jerry made the had that ice cream social and he forgot the ice cream? And everybody got so mad at him.
Not untrue, but a little more. Look, I don't want to take away your rosy glasses you have for Vault Tech and the Overseer and what we've lived with, what we grew up in. I don't want to take that away from you, so I'm not going to.
So you're saying we can have more ice cream socials? But with ice cream this time?
That was always an option.
I mean, we had the ice cream social. He had no ice cream. We ended up eating just Salisbury steak.
Yeah.
Salisbury steak does not taste like ice cream.
I'm fully aware.
So is this where we're going to set up?
This is where I was going to set up. You are correct. And I was going to place this right here.
Did you want to take a picture?
So I was thinking about that. I was actually thinking about taking one at the Wayward.
I already took a picture at the Wayward with Bessie.
I'll remember that in the future. Let me go ahead and just put out this flag right now. Just go ahead and get it out of the way. And then... Okay. What was it? E? No. It was C. Blueprints, new, quest, floors, walls, roofs, stairs, doors, crafting. Seems quite appropriate to have the food right there.
I'm going to put a stash in here.
Okay. Are you able to?
Yep.
Sweet. I am going to put... Actually, would it be better? Yeah, it'd be better than that one. And how do I rotate? There we go. And then...
Did you place down this cooking station right here?
I did, and I need to move it.
Yes, it's quite in the way.
Okay. Oh. Let's put it down here, maybe? No. No.
Things don't have to be perfect.
No, they don't.
We can come back later.
Yeah, because we can spend a lot of time just sitting here just fiddle-faddling with just placements of items. Here we go. It won't let me place it here. Why won't it let it place here? Let's just store it again. There we go. There we go.
Have we made a bed yet? I'm going to make a bed.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to be right back. I need to take care of something real quick, but it'll just take me a few moments. I'm going to mute everything. Okay. Taking a few moments.
Trying to build a bed.
Say again, try to build a bed?
Yep. I think where you've got the weapons bench there, it won't allow it to...
Well, the weapons... Only the weapon bench or the armor bench?
This bench over here.
Okay, I can move this one. Let me... see.
just trying to
Watch
put
the
a bed
modify.
down.
E move. Do we want to put it over here by the window?
Sure.
Let's go. Nice. Okay. How's that?
I'm trying to place this down. Cannot place item. Intersects with an existing object. Let me see if I can put it on. Place it down here. Place it anywhere. I can. Okay. I'm not trying to go to sleep.
But I think you want to.
And because it's your camp, I have to go up to your camp thing every single time to open up the camp. Oh, I did it again.
You did or I did?
I did.
Okay. What'd you do?
I exited out of the camp menu.
You know, it'd probably help if I actually had this stream watching me. That'd be a great idea. Okay. Scrap items. Scrap. Scrap. Scrap.
This is some blooper reel stuff. I can't climb up this log.
I think we could possibly pull out a set of steps. Would that help you? Favorites. Bonds. Armor.
There we go.
Apparel. Okay. Did you get up?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to grab this. I can't grab this bed
Okay.
to move it. Because I just wanted to lay it down to make sure that I could place something. How do I... How do I pick something up?
I'm not 100% certain. Other than looking at it and pressing E, then choosing its new location. That's the only way I've been doing it.
What happened to the tree?
The one you climbed up on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't done anything. Should I have done something? Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Updating my armor. I have just upgraded all my leather armor to boiled leather armor.
Well, would you like to do that offline?
We certainly can. I was just sitting here doing something while you were doing what you were doing. I am going to grab a couple drinks and then put everything away in the stash. Oh, guess what I found?
What did you find?
The end of the episode.
Hold on, can you say that again?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Guess what I found in my stash?
Oh, what did you find?
The end of the episode.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Maybe somebody will hit that subscribe button.
Or they may actually like and comment down below the doobly-doo.
That sounds wonderful. And we could possibly build up the community again?
We could. We could.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Thank you, everybody, for who was able to join us. Thank you for also watching the videos on this. Angelus is going to have her perspective that she is throwing up on the channel as well, but you can always catch it live here from my perspective. Thank you for joining us again. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Angelus, anything you want to let them know about before we let them go?
Have fun out in the wasteland, guys.
Enjoy yourselves.
Maybe we'll see you out here sometime.
So enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
See you in the next episode.